So 4 weeks today, I planned my date for moving in. So, am I on track? Possibly no, when you see what I've still got to do. The kitchen, well, the cupboard's finished. So as you can see, the electrics are done, the cupboard space is all in and provided, locks well. But the kitchen, well, sparky work's done. So, and I've got all this to clean it. That's the dishwasher, by the way. The living room itself, well, that's no fair and well either, because, well, I've got the skirtings to do, I've got holes to fill, I've got coving to put up, wee bit of roof still to do, and I've got a lot of stuff to throw at here. Oh, one thing I forgot actually. Hello, kitchen roof. There you go. So the kitchen roof's done. That's for the new low smoke detector, heat detector thing, that's going in there, and then the other one's going in there, so that makes us low efficient. Hallway, we're nearly scraped in here, and I've just got this section to get scraped. Dining room, finished, painted, doors are all done. Oh, and as you can see, every room has a door now. So, plus I've extended the width on the cupboard in there, and I've extended the width of the cupboard in here. So, this room now, as you can hear a bit of echo, I've redone this wall here. This is where the fireplace used to be. All new skirtings in as well. So we are now ready and in prep for to get this room papered as well. Bathroom ceilings in as well, and of course that all lights up and works. I've still to finish off the bit of the shower yet, so I've got to get that finalised, plumbed and tightened, but I was waiting on the lights going in, I can see. So as you can see, the base needs washed. And in here, I'm actually working on, I'm trying to get the tiles laid down, so no being a tile fitter, it's not the easiest of jobs for me. But that wooden beam that you're seeing there, that's to come forward, because I'm just cutting at the size. That's going to be going across here, because that will be the step up and in. So, tile wise, all working fine, and should get a nice enough finish. But all the plumbing work's done here. Here was the surprise. This was the cavity on the floor, and as you can see, I've actually put the self-leveling. That was a 10 kilogram tub, and look, it wasn't enough. So there's still a wee bit out the back there, just drying out. So before I even think about putting on any more cement, I'm going to actually just do that with a coat of cement now. I'm just as well to, because it's just, I think that stuff's great for small areas, but when, wow, that must take a few kilograms to do a large floor. So what's next I hear you say? This. This was actually got the, this is the boiler room, so I'll bring you here. So there you go, there's the boiler. I never moved up because that's what I plumbed the power shower in, and as you can see there, that pipe there, that's the main feed from the gas boiler into the power shower. So I'm actually then to use that, I can't wait. So, as you can see, the walls right up to here, I've timber framed, reinstated that as well. So, I've now got the 2 boxes off the wall, and the only problem I have got is roughly about here, there is 2 pipes run down, so I've got to watch for them. So today's project is going to be, I'm going to take this out and fit a door. Not done this for a while, eh? It's time-lapse time. I wish I'd filmed this bit actually, but I stopped the thing so that I can go and trim the door down to size. These are, they may look expensive, but they're not. They're just these cheap paper doors, and you've only got so much from the top down and the bottom up, and basically you're into paper. But what you do is you take the bit of wood that comes out and you put it back in, which is what I've had to do. Another thing as well to mention if you're thinking about fitting doors. So there's the bit of wood that I've replaced back in again. But you'll see over here, says the word lock. Okay? And basically, that's because what I'm led to believe is that where you put your handle in your lock, on that side of the door, there's a thicker bit of wood, which basically, when you look at the width here of this, right, that is actually the width of the bit of wood in here. So when you drill through here to put your lock in, you're actually going through wood. Whereas if you try to do it through this end here, you've only got about that with a strip, which is, it's not even an inch. So, not the easiest of doors to work with, but that's it cut now. And what I'm going to do now is, and I'm sorry, but although this may look strange, right, but I'm not a joiner, yet I've managed to get all this to work, right. But what I'm going to do now is, to help us out here, this door, there's not enough room for it to open inside to get to the gas boiler, because there's, although I've created a bit of space there, that was actually an open void, if you can go back to the, way back to the early days. So to ensure I don't encroach by putting the door inside the cupboard, that's the only thing this is going to get opened, would be for somebody to go in and service the boiler, or for storage for the hoover or whatever. So I'm going to have the door opening out the way. So to ensure I've got this right, I'm going away to, first of all, I will go to put my hinges on, and then the door will be hung. And then I'll just make sure that when I've hung it, that I've actually got the right width. So you'll see the line that I've marked there, okay? If I cut off not enough, that's great, I can trim to fit. But if I cut off too much, I kind of stick a bit back in again. Trust me, it does not look right. So basically the door will be hung, that'll be flipped back over into its closed position. I'll put then the CLS timber, which is this stuff, because that's what's going to make the opposite side door frame, just to see if that, or where it comes in with the line that I've done. And once I've got my line done, just cut that section out, fit a bit of timber, fit the other bit of timber, build your ante, bit of plaster, and then we're ready for the coven. So, I digress. It's time-lapse time. So there you have it. That's the opening cut. Wee bit rough, but there's some wood strapping behind here which I'll I'll screw into place. I've just got a very fine edge to finish off, which I'll do with a planer. And once I've got that done, then I've got my CLS here, get that cut to size, in there, along the top, timber frame done, and then we'll put the handle on. So there you go. Just to be pinned in securely, out of these stairs look what. And then the bit at the top here, that's the, what do you call it? Plasterboard infill. So, oh, it must be my glasses that are dusty. So, it's dark o'clock, another hard day in the kitchen. Like, dark o'clock. But as dark o'clock as it is, now, I'm going to have to do this way, right? Because I'll put the light out. I'll let you see how quick this is, alright? This is my, actually, I'll tell you, hang on. Back. Are you ready? That's no operated by the door, alright? It's operated by the PIR up there, and there's the lights. It's a lovely floodlit area, this. Look, unfortunately that's the rain coming on as well. So, and the pièce de résistance is front of the house is that doesn't work off the PIR. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to switch it on so I can show you. So, thank you for following me on this journey so far. I hope you've enjoyed the day. I have, kinda. So, 2 weeks today, I'm allegedly meant to be moving in. You know what, the kitchen doesn't bother us, but as long as I can get up to the living room done, it needs to be. So, we'll see where we are. I'm signing off now. Thanks for watching. If there was anything actually that you enjoyed, give us a comment. I'd love a wee comment down below. It's always the same people that write to us, so if you're new, I'd love to hear your thoughts and see what you think. Right now, I'm going to go in for my beans on toast because that's all I can afford now. I'll say that.